Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ShyGuy Reviews, where I review things on Netflix. To start off, I picked a movie that I always wanted to see, and I watched this one a couple of months ago. So, the review isn't super fresh in my mind, and I didn't have time to watch it again, so what I chose was No Country for Old Men. Now, this is probably one of the better movies I've watched on Netflix. It's an interesting cat and mouse story about a man attempting to run away from a hired gun because he stole a large sum of money from a cartel. It's a character-focused movie. There's three major characters to it. Anton Chigurh, played by Javier Bardem, Moss, played by Josh Brolin, and Bell, played by Tommy Lee Jones. All three of these actors are really good actors in my opinion, and they each do a phenomenal job. And the characters are really interesting. They all have a dual moral principle to them. Bell is the most moral of the characters, but he stops caring about the horrible things that happen towards the end. Brolin steals money, but he does nice things like bringing water to a dying man. And then Bardem is a sociopath, but he has this code about killing, and he believes he's sort of like the executioner of fate. That it's fate that's killing him, and not him. Bardem's performance is the standout of the movie. Completely menacing, and the coin flip scene is probably one of the best scenes I've seen in a movie. He puts Two-Face to shame during these scenes. No joke. Chigurh as a character is one that will live on in my mind for a while. Bardem is quickly becoming an actor that can do no wrong in my eyes. This and Skyfall have really proved Bardem's acting skills. My only real complaint was Tommy Lee Jones' character didn't really do much in the story. I mean, he gave monologues and he discussed the events that were happening with other characters, but he didn't really do anything beyond that. I understand that he's there for the message of the story, which is things are getting more violent and he's too old for this, thus the name No Country for Old Men, that he's having hard times adapting to change, but he just kind of felt like he was there only for the message, not really there for the story. Anyway, the movie has very, very tense scenes, and overall, solid directing, solid acting. Nothing took me really out of the movie, like with camera work or lighting or sound. Nothing like that took me out, so it's a very good movie. In my mind, this is one of the best kinds of movies. One that is accessible by most people, being that it's an interesting premise, keeps your attention and has some very memorable scenes, but you can also look more deeply in it and more critically at it, like with the message of the story and the symbolism of what the characters mean and all those other things. So on the enjoyability scale, I'll give it an 8.5, because it has some harsh violence, which may take some people out of the movie depending on your tolerance for that. But on the critical scale, I will give it a 9. The actors, direction, all of it is great. It's an extremely competent film, and it even has more artistic merit to it. Well, that's it for my ShyGuy review. The last comment that I saw was Turbo will be next. The snail movie. Well, I'll see you in the next review. And remember to like comments of movies that you want me to review in the future. And on that note, good night and good luck. Anton Chigurh, played by Javier Bardem. Anton Chigurh, played by Javier... Damn you, Javier Bardem.